Hey, Molly Mesnick here, Jason's wife, but also his business partner in our real estate business. We've been getting a lot of questions about what our all-in approach means. A lot of agents will say they're full service. We like to say all in, and I kind of want to tell you a story, a personal story of a client we had, just so you fully understand the picture of what this approach is. Jason and I always talk about how we take the all-in approach with our listings. So for most people, you'd probably think full service, right? What does that mean? Everyone has a different definition of that. Well, what I want to do today is talk about a real life example of how we took that all-in approach with a client. We had someone reach out to us who owned a massive estate in Carnation. I mean, this was a 6,000 square foot house. It had a pool, it had a sport court, it had a gym, it had acreage. It was huge. Well, this client had gotten divorced many years prior, like 15 years prior to this. And when she ended up getting divorced and her kids got older and moved out of the house and it was just her that living there, she let the place go, self-admittedly. That's exactly what she would say. I let it go. I didn't take care of it. I didn't, have the hands in the house to help me keep up with the size of this place. So when we came in and did a walkthrough of the home, I kid you not, everything was broken. We went through her kitchen. The fridge worked, but the freezer didn't. One of her stove burners worked. Drawer fronts in the kitchen were off and missing. She had wood plank ceiling, and there were like planks from the ceiling that had fallen off. The pool heater didn't work. The audio system didn't work. The faucets in one bathroom didn't work, but the toilet worked in this bathroom. So she'd have to use multiple bathrooms when she was getting ready in the morning. I'm not kidding. Every inch of this estate was just not fully functioning. So we presented her with a few options. Yes, this is overwhelming, so you can sell the house as is, but if you sell it as is, it's probably gonna sell for closer to 1.5 to 1.75 million, okay? If we fix everything in this home, you can probably get closer to 2.5 million. And with that, we will handle the whole process. So for many clients who come to us with situations like this, they're just overwhelmed. They don't know where to start. The list of things to do is pages long, and it's chaos, right? And so that's where our team comes in. We come up with a plan and we handle it all from start to finish. So she agreed to let us do the all-in approach so that she could potentially get a higher price for her home. So what we do is we come in, we walk room by room, come up with a list of all the things that need to be done, and then we schedule all of the contractors. For all the junk and stuff she had in her house that she wanted to get rid of, we had 4 dumpsters worth of junk that she got rid of. We also had a huge pile of stuff to be donated. We typically call Habitat for Humanity for the large furniture pieces. And then we get all of our contractors and handymen to come out and fix all the little pieces of the house that don't work, the oven, the fridge, the pool, whatever it may be. So we ended up taking 4 weeks to get this project finished, start to finish, got it on the market, and she did end up selling the house for 2.5 million, and everything was fully functioning. The relief that came over her face just from us saying we could handle this process and she didn't have to do anything except approve the bids and pay for them, there were like tears in her eyes. She couldn't even believe it, and I think this is one story we have of 50. It is rare for us to have a seller who doesn't need anything done to their house. Obviously, not everything is to this scale, but for the most part, people need work done around their home and they don't know who to call, they don't know where to start, they don't know how to organize it, so they're paralyzed, and that stops them from selling their home. Our team will handle everything. We take the all-in approach. We are with you from the beginning to the end, and we're gonna take all that stress off your plate. So if you are thinking of selling, but you are paralyzed by the idea of your to-do list, let us take that over. So all of our information is below. Give us a call, we'll help you out.